Are you gay?
I'm lesbian.
Lesbian?
Yeah.
So how did you discover Satanism ko present?
Well, mayicala lento yakhona kube ngathi uke wabona iscindezi like a sleeping paralysis. Mbone umuntu like sleeping and at the same time they're doing something else. They've got these superpowers, I don't know where they get them. Kuba njengathi amaphupho. Kuze kufike ekutheni ke it goes physically ukuthi ngizohlala nawe kanje. Ungitshele what you believe, ungitshele why you want me to join. Bekungcono ngishimpi ukuthi uyangikwaza kunokuthi ungi-attack spiritually because I just don't know what to do. And they do believe ukuthi at the end of the day babelivela lento ekuthiwa makufika i-rapture. Abantu abakholelwa kusathane bazobe bebaningi kunabantu abakholelwa kuNkulunkulu. And when it's time for war, they will win.
Eziyakhala manje mamela re khona le song called I don't even know the name of the song. I think ke amandoza mina bamphethe bambi zo pho nyoka bamphethe. What's about that song? Obviously ne. Yeah, we're gonna play a game, but let me start introducing myself go our viewers. Hey, show us up, beautiful people. You know where it's your boy, the one and only, the original Careless, aka Mr. Baby Powder. Bambitsa Mr. Baby Powder, aka Mr. Chisampama, Mazulu, ko tixira nke ba re ke nomshayi. Ba re we singane. Yeah. So you can also give me your own name about Larabafetu. But before Larabafetu, Ubuntu, I just want to say, because I just reached 125,000 subscribers. So I just want to send you guys a shout out. I just want to say thank you, Bafetu, because yeah. So it shows, guys, you guys are not only just watching, you guys are supporting Bafetu. So thanks for liking, commenting, and also sharing my episodes, Bafetu. Keep on doing the very same thing. Bafetu, as you call namhlanje, we have a special guest for Ndara Bafetu. Yeah, I'll give you a chance to introduce yourself. Ne? But Bafetu, before we go deeper, icebreaker, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game, icebreaker. So you have two options. So the first option, I will sing a random song. So if you know the song, you can jump in and sing along. If you don't want to sing along, at least tell me the name of the song or maybe the name of the artist. That's option number one.
Okay.
Option number two, you can come up with the song. If I don't know the name of the song or if I can't sing along, then you can slap me Baby Powder.
You.
Okay. So right. I'm going to give you a chance to choose. You prefer any song and then you jump in, or do you want to start a song if I don't know the song and then I get a slap? It's already why I'm in case ban sharper.
Uzoqala ngokuthi chonela isong then if angicavi ke I guess ngisejiving.
Randomly, let me come up with a song. Mfenye song Bafetu.
Okay,
any song.
Fine. Careless. The only favorite song to
This song I'm not sure if I'd say, but before I nearly gave you a name. Can I ring yazi in German? You ring Mfetu. Man. Yeah, Winja. Tini, Winja. No manga tini, Winja. I will say.
No, okay, but it's been long.
So you don't know the name of the song or the name of the owner, like the artist.
I'm gonna be lying. Probably my paputs, those old dogs. I don't know.
Guys,
No, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know it, man.
forgive him because of
I forgive me.
she's been through a lot, Buffet. So if I'm gonna slap her,
Ish.
yeah, it's gonna be an issue. So Ngwana, before you continue, I just want you to check the camera. For those who don't know, you tell them Horokwena man, and then yara siyaqala manje.
Igama lami nguHlengiwe ngokamhlongo abaningi bangazi ngomhlengi. Ngokuzalwa I'm from a Greytown. Greytown KZN.
Or KZN.
Not far.
Yazongolela man. Akira no ngiyafunda iZulu abana. So don't mind my broken Zulu. So I'm going to try to speak Zulu because I'm still learning.
No, we're good. We're good. All right, my first impression was like, okay, he looks like a cool dude. And ubukeka njengomuntu hustlayo a lot, and I'm also in hustling. So I thought, let me meet the guy and maybe we might come up with something profitable in our life. So I'm from a great town, not far from Pietermaritzburg.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did my primary there and my high school. Moved here in Joburg when I was 18. Hlanganisa nyana, you know, bengeleza actually, mangifika la.
Yeah.
So mangqedisgela vele, then ngathola isibani khona so I never moved.
So Gilezile, the reason why I'm asking these questions is because of I know some of your like your background, no man. Because hey, this guy Buffet too, hey, he was stealing millions Buffet too. So for you now to get into Wabana Industrial Banks.
Yeah.
So did you study maybe accounting or what did you study like?
Ngishapile BBA degree. So vele ibina ma subjects amaningi ahlanganisa bo ma finance, accounting, a whole lot included.
Okay. So Buffet, don't get me wrong, Buffet. I don't have I have my reasons why I'm gonna ask these questions. This question ain't like one of those who are confused now. So are you gay? Or are you lesbian or bisexual? I just want to know the difference.
I'm lesbian.
Lesbian.
Yeah.
So lesbian go like the cherry straight. You're not gay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, my first impression. Where's usually someone if you are gay lesbian. You can tell man mostly I can tell what man maybe there is no maybe motwele lesbian because of maybe so he ended up at let me try maybe abafazi. But now my first impression I don't think she's lesbian because of that test. I think she was born like that. That was my first impression. Yeah. So the reason why I'm asking these questions because of how we're gonna do this now. We're gonna go straight deep with this, and then we're gonna come back and then write smoothly. The reason why I'm asking this question because of if I get arrested now, and then for some reason they put me selling at the chair. Trust me, even for 6 months that I make it 12 months. Even 2 years that I 4 years. So now when you get arrested, it's confusing. So do they put you go yama jita or do they put you go yama edichair?
No, we are my chair.
Edichair. And then the experience overall before we go deeper.
It was fine by me because I vele mongena ngala etanyan unjengam vele obviously they can tell which is Kipan. So they weren't that hard on me. Yeah.
So it was not bad.
It wasn't bad except to Gucci. Ishibengine anxiety serious, so I couldn't even look at woman because there was a lot going on. Yeah, beklanga kakhulu. But eventually you blend in.
So how did you get arrested then? What happened?
That day I went to work as normal, and the previous day, being shy that transaction, 180 scored. So
180,000.
Yeah. I can't think so bad. Should see somehow ngishare account nomunye umuntu, one of my colleagues that I didn't even know. So mayibona ukuthi bekunama activities kule account, then she called me wangibuza ngayo and beku obvious ukuthi account ebe unattended for a very long time. Shukuthi imshikashibele ngisho abengayenzi kuma-account active like kangako ukuthi umuntu uzo-check-a imali
Active
yakhe
how?
no. Let's say mhlampe ina 10 years kungena activity kuyona.
Is it possible?
Yeah, it is.
10 years.
Handle nje.
Kinala account I have millions, but I get check.
Iyo lento ekwenza ucabanga ukuthi hayi lo muntu lo maybe akekho, you know, izinto ezikanjalo ukuthi mina I can't even spend a year ngayicheckanga i-account yami.
Even 3 days.
Yabo. So yeah, kuba nalokho ukuthi hayi maybe ngisafe la. Umuntu wakhona ngeke azayilandelela into yakhona yabo kanti eish I ran out of luck.
So in total, how much did you steal like in total?
1.3 with a couple of thousand.
Hey, 1.3 million. I call. Jakala. Amara ketola one, yeah. And then the reason I'm asking this question is because of like that temptation for okay, I'm gonna take a risk, get you eating. Your motivation, because the reason I'm asking this question, I don't want to mention names, but I'm working for a certain company, so usually maybe a week before we get paid, on access to your pay slip.
Yes.
So I think it was maybe 2 or 3 years back. You check out pay slip, ere 2 point something million on my pay slip. So I had a choice for I can keep quiet and then engage already. Or I can report. And then I get a couple of my colleagues, but I keep it, I keep.
Eish.
I don't want to get I don't want to risk it. And then get reported to HR or no. Also, is it a mistake or maybe a bonus? I don't know. But I'm not a mistake by reverse at the same time. So by cancel. Month end I get a normal salary. Next month, remember nearly 2 million. Now this month now get 10 you know. So you put get no man. Why what's our intake? Do I keep quiet, invest chile or buy maybe properties, maybe come my son's name or in when they come back I can maybe try to make a deal and I get about it. Now I thought maybe keep on from Gospani because now I get a bit next. But I can pay you guys maybe monthly. But I decided to be clean and get about it too.
Clean.
You guys did the very same mistake here. This time it's even more. Because I didn't want to take that risk. So when I motivation okay, I'm gonna do this game.
It's a matter of choice kahle nanokuthi mangabe kunezinto that you're going through, especially financially, or like you are pressed, very pressed. You don't think twice. You think about solving that problem at the time, even though as it might backfire.
Yeah.
So yeah, angazi nami, I kind of like I always been a risk taker. But that was the dumbest I've done so far.
Yeah, I think Marichal somehow tempted.
Yeah.
Because in total you stole like what I think 1.3. Around 1.3 million.
You're now 1.3. It sounds like a lot, seriously. But yeah, it's not an excuse. Which I was going through a lot in life. It shouldn't have happened. It also scares me that I was actually capable of doing it. And yeah, it ends me the whole damn 10 years in prison, even though it was suspended for 3 years, which makes it 7. So yes, for that 1.3, I scored myself 10 years and a criminal record.
Oh man. I will use Kimil if you don't for something.
So to pose the question. There's this. I think there's this guy that was once arrested for Mali a post office also from Lesotho or somewhere. There's a story on social media. The guy says, I want to ask you a question.
Oh yeah, good question.
Okay. No, abayitholanga yonke, but they did try
because
to
according
get
to
whatever that they can get.
Because according to my research, I think they knew you stole those millions, but they didn't know
Isn't
how.
they knowing, like, my pension fund, whatever that I had at the moment. Yeah.
So when you serve your sentence, do you have to pay that money back if let's say abayitholanga yonke?
Hayi phela kushuthi sentence yakho izoba higher. Mina ngizincede ngokuthi ngikwazi ukuthi ngisize la ngingasiza khona ukuthi ngisize mina ukuthi ngingabhantindi for a very long time. It was either ngiyaphunyula nakhona my accounts were frozen, so it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Vele bese ijalukile nje bese.
So did you show them how were you able to access that money?
Yes, I did.
So maybe that's why they were not too high.
And it saved me time because it was going to drag and bengasafuna umosheleka isikhathi, so I had to help.
So on that day whereby you knew okay, today is the day, the child.
I didn't know, but I had a gut feeling ukuthi vele it's gonna go wrong. In a way ukuthi noma ngiyemsebenzini bengicabanga ukuthi hayi namhlanje angidrive isidalo ngithatha ibhasi because mangibanjwa vele bazoyithatha. Yabo vele benginayo that feeling ukuthi hayi ngiyabanjwa. Vele ngabanjwa. Ngasha ngisho 9 o'clock in the morning. Then before I knew it, cops were here. Like it was up and down in the office. And
So,
at that time, it was
tell me at that moment. Because now, imagine I go spanning and then you get fired and then everyone can see and then So I want to know that, I want that moment.
That moment.
You see maybe cops coming in and you know, okay, they're coming for me now.
I knew they were coming for me. And I knew I was going to do time. There was no way out. And I knew which career yona ithi bye. So nje bekuningi ngicabanga kanye kanye. I'm thinking, am I going to survive there? Because phela no check ama movie nyana ubona abantu barafu nyana wena ngala ubuye ebhenka hayi indaba yakho. Angeke baze bayisebenze ngempela. So yes, I was scared.
But I think somehow whoever's doing crime, I think somehow you have to cover your back. So when I know ikawala fela nje.
Yeah.
Maybe I might get in trouble for this, no? If he's listening. But when I you go back then. But now our nigga slim. You can't just go to an ATM always or when the camera somewhere so they can prove whether you were there.
Yeah.
So if someone on Fakata go and withdraw this much. And then get back then Mudiman forgiving. So I can't just go straight to ATM because camera and shebile. So somehow I have to hide my face. Obviously, I'm not using my own card to withdraw.
Yeah.
So if they can even try to trace it back, get clean. So when you didn't cover your bag, maybe how you withdraw?
I would say
transferring
I
money to a
did
different account.
because it went on for almost 3 years. So I knew how to cover my tracks, especially when the audit comes and everything. So I got comfortable, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and
non-legal,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So tell me about that experience. When you see them coming in, what happened?
I knew they were going to take me. Yeah, but to face the consequences.
And then your face they go prison. Okay, now.
Yo.
After about okay, go, you're guilty. I got obviously not
After they say I'm guilty, it was a lot. It was a lot. I couldn't face my family. They were crying as if I'm going to die. Lapho I couldn't even cry. Ingqondo yami bengasebenzi, bengaspani at the moment. Bengibheka nje people that I've let down. Ukuthi bazokhupha kanjani because bayakhala nje manje.
Yeah.
So mina ngenze njani mabakhala. So yeah, it was bad.
Fair, I can check it out, your book.
Sure.
Because she even wrote a book, but to my soul has been the West.
My soul has seen the West.
Or has seen. My soul has seen the West.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know how my soul has seen the West. In fact, if you want more information about V2, get yourself this, no? More information. But briefly, what do you mean how my soul has seen the West? Is it maybe via prison? What happened?
Yeah, it's via prison. Yeah. I've seen things that a human flesh can see. So isn't the being is born like, it was a lot. in a way ukuthi nami if I were to tell you, you won't even believe it. So that's why I decided to write a book about it, because if omunye umuntu bengangitshela ukuthi dayire ngithunakele bengizothi awuyasangana wena yabo.
Yeah.
There are things in life uphile ube mdala but you never experience them. So nami I experienced one of those inside, and it was hard for me to fight them, because to fight spiritually you need to be spiritually awakened. And I wasn't that awakened at that time. So for me now, it was a mess.
Yeah.
Bekungcono ngishimpi ukuthi uyangikwaza kunokuthi ungi-attack spiritually, because I just don't know what to do. Yeah, ngiye ngaba ne-experience that abanye abantu ngeke baze bayi-experience, and I wouldn't wish it for anyone, knowing that there are people out there who just bow down to devil because it's a right thing to do with bona. So yeah, for me now, it was an experience that I wish I never had to go through. So it was the hardest for me.
Because somehow I used to think what the prison edition is quite different from Yamajita, because Majita think about rough somehow.
Yeah,
But after watching this series called, I forgot the name, I think it used to play on Zanzi Magic. Yeah, those, prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've realized what I think it's quite the same.
Almost.
So do you have to join maybe a gang, and do you have to maybe be my 26, my 28 for you to survive?
No.
Or a go, the shit, it doesn't matter.
No, la pala bengikhona no. Bengekho indaba zenamba, but they did have like the devil worshippers. Iyona ke into ebiroka laphaya kubantu besifazane, but not many of them join. But there is that group.
Devil worshipping.
Yeah.
Like Satanism.
Kahle nje, and they are not ashamed. They are proud. It's their belief. The problem is now when they want you to join them and you don't want them, but you can't fight for yourself because bona, they've got these superpowers. I don't know where they get them. Yeah, wena nje umuntu onomali indaba yakho. Yeah, ayikho.
Yeah, bafethu. When like first time you like something like this, but Satanism, bafethu. Was it this thing? So maybe I think this thing is real, because I remember when I Bloma go Maftown go Unit 15, and then I heard a story about the next door neighbor. Munyako is straight. So she went through Munyako, and then I got a group of people. One of those guys and then one of her classmates. So up until today, I guess story, but today I think I know him. Not what I believe, but I know those things did them for sure. So keep on praying, Buffett. Hey, Jakala.
Yeah, that's why I decided to write a book, because
Is it also there?
Yeah, it is there.
Okay.
Abantu abaningi, they don't want to talk about those things because they know which ish lo muntu uzongilandelela noma sengingaphandle. But for me, I was like, they already tried ukungibulala. So kuyafana for me.
So they tried to kill you. Was it inside or outside?
I was
Outside.
inside.
Inside.
I was still inside. I really got sick in a way which ngaze ngaya esibhedlela eBhara for almost 2 weeks.
Okay, sharp. Wait, see, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, no? So if maybe something is too heavy for you, you can just briefly and then, that's all my own. But remember, Buffet, too, if you want details, you can buy the book. I think we'll tell you where to get the book. But you can follow as well on social media platforms. So how did they try to kill you? Give me details. You don't have to give me the name of the person, but just tell me what happened.
Well, mayicala lento yakhona kube ngathi uke wabona isicindezi, like a sleeping paralysis.
Oh, yeah.
Iba kanjalo, but ibe very heavy in a way ukuthi bengize ngibona izinto engakaze ngeze ngiyibone, like umlilo umbone umuntu like sleeping, and at the same time they doing something else. They're not even in a cell, but mina I could see that. So bekuyile HIV yami kahle, and I didn't know how to handle it, and it's a lot.
This thing is confusing because of...
It is. Imagine ke kuthiwa yenzeka kuwena, ucabanga ukuthi uyahlanya vele uyitshela ukuthi yabona ke isigwebo manje singidaka ukugcina.
Because now it happens khona I get to believe it's from Maftown ke nagmerrie. Sleep paralysis, ne?
Yeah.
So I think I'm so used to it by now, I can even feel it from far. I can even time it. If maybe
Yeah.
Mbambile, I time I get 1, 2, and then I just.
I know
understand.
bengicabanga ukuthi iyo shame at first. Bengicabanga ukuthi iyo cause nami yeah I used to experience that but hi man that was something else. But for a person ukuthi admit vele ukuthi no mina I believe in this and this and this and this and akunike ama reason ukuthi why yena believe hela kuleyo nto.
Okay, I started from here. So how did you discover Satanism go present?
First bekuhlale kube ngathi isicindezi until one friend of mine saw something. But you remember mangabe uCareless uyobe bengihlasela kabuhlungu kanjani lento athi I saw something ne isuka kuwe iya ku somebody else.
Your friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was my friend. Like more like a smoke. Ihamba kanje so lento very fast. How kanjalo nje. Lapho bese ngathi ngiyahlanya vele. Kanti izokwenzeka one day nami ngizoyibona. So mangibona vele bese ngazi ukuthi straight ubani owenzani. Uyabo. But bengenawo amandla okumlwisa ngaleyo ndlela at that time. Mina ngisaveve ngeprayer.
Because I can remember one difference between.
Surviving a prayer shame.
One difference between witchcraft and Satanism. So when I already catch up, this one is not witchcraft. This one give Satanism. The devil worshippers.
Yeah, it's the way abebesho ngakhona.
Reason.
Ukuthi
Because I can remember you
Satanism.
thought or maybe sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
So which has a 9 or okay, this is witchcraft.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
Satanism.
Futhi not one person bebe recruiter vela abanye abantu abaningi. Bekuba nezikhathi lapha ejele kufika khona abafundisi bazothandaza ini. But mina it was pointless. Angeke uzutshele ngishigada ukuthi ubani bani wenza ukuthi ngobani ayina evidence la ile. Ayina evidence. Fana ukuthi uyadlala nje. So kumele ukuthi uphile ngayo. Ubone ukuthi uphuma kanjani. Bakhona laba abazokusiza, bakhona bebengisiza kakhulu. Ngomthandazo kakhulu.
So who tried to recruit you? You don't have to mention names, but I just wanted to know the procedure, the process of them recruiting others. So we
No,
can
at
also protect
first,
ourselves.
kuba njengathi amaphupho. Kuze kufike kutheni ke it goes physically ukuthi ngizohlala nawe kanje. Ungitshele what you believe, ungitshele why you want me to join. Ibe iba kanjalo ke ukuthi ay asivumelani.
Wait, so I was this question. I go, child. If we have different beliefs, one of those who believe like the ancestors' madlos, one of those who don't believe in madlos. For example, I don't really believe in madlos, because for now it has to make sense. If maybe you want me to believe or maybe acknowledge you guys, or maybe let's say maybe I'm the chosen one, maybe some sort of inyaga or something. Why can't you maybe show me love instead of maybe get only the accident or one of those bad things for me to acknowledge you guys? Show me good stuff. If you acknowledge us, if you do 1, 2, 3, ukapela life eso. But now if you want something to bad and jalo, get join. So now if kitchuna satanist, and then I want to recruit you. And then say, go Fagabudi sleep paralysis, you see smoke.
Yeah.
You understand? And now I'm scaring you now. So I think it was going to be better if I was going to show maybe a good life. Or okay, now you've been arrested maybe for 2 years. If you join us, we'll see how you can go to Cape Town.
It doesn't make sense. We are bandined nami, kodwa futhi ungithembisa ezinye izinto. But now nje you can't help yourself. So vele ayenzi sense leyo nto.
Or if you would say maybe I'm Kimo prison, and then you tell me if you're a joiner, every night I can be able to travel maybe to Cape Town, Chilele, and then maybe an hour before my and then I can just wake up. Yes, I get one of the benefits.
Marabona, they were going out. It's just that the body is there. More like the body is dead. But those people, they don't wake up. They sleep a lot. And while they're sleeping, they're doing some other things. Uzombona vele ephuma avaya ngepigeonhole umuntu. Yeah.
I'm serious.
I'm serious, Joe. I'm serious. Vele, I've seen that. Bengitshela ukuthi vele ngiyahlanya. Until they understand this. And they do believe ukuthi at the end of the day, ba believe lento ekuthiwa makufika irapture. Abantu abakholelwa kusathane bazobe bebaningi kunabantu abakholelwa kuNkulunkulu. And when it's time for war, they will win.
Let me ask you something else, besides whatever that you have done in terms of belief or rapture. Do you believe that God knows everything? And don't get me wrong, Mafetu, I'm proudly a born-again Christian. So I'm just asking these questions because I'll tell you my reasons why. But now, do you believe that God knows everything?
I believe so.
You believe so? Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Okay, I think we're on the same page. Sharp. So, don't you think what if God, if it's about everything, like in the beginning, I get about in the beginning there was the Word, He was the Word, and the Word was with God.
Yes.
Which He knew everything. So if I know what, if I know for a fact, or if I'm gonna put this here, for sure, should do to engadiding, poison, and it's gonna drink it. If I'm 100% sure, why should I leave this here? If I know what is gonna take it. The reason I'm asking this question is because if I get on a lay, that tree of kids bar apple, or one of that tree, Adam and Eve.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
God obviously knew if I put this tree here, surely Eve will convince Adam to eat this apple. So now who's wrong? Because remember, I'm gonna know everything, and I knew if I'm gonna put this here, and it get poison, and I know for sure if I'm gonna put this here, he's gonna drink it.
I believe it was God's plan. He knew ukuthi Adam vele will fall for it, and ungaba sikho la ukube he didn't fall for it.
Yeah.
It was a plan, but ehamba ne punishment at the end of the day. Ubemnika nje a long rope ukuthi uthi ngibheka ukuthi uzoyenzani. But I think ubevele sazi ukuthi uzoyenza lento,
Yeah.
but there was no other way.
That's why I'm asking, because now if they believe or hard raptures wagala, they'll stand a chance to fight. Because God obviously knows what at the end. I think He knows what is gonna win. But now why do we have to go all maybe go through everything that we're going through? Like body evil, body rape, body murder.
Eish.
I think if he can just forgive Satan and that's somebody long.
Why it's good. Yeah.
But I think guys, when I let that question, mostly they will ask you why don't Modima forgive Satan and fit to But remember, I can't forgive you up until or sorry. So I think Satan not the pride. And then pride of Satan, I don't think it will assist in terms of the rapture. I get or they believe
Yeah, they believe
when
that.
the time comes, they'll stand a chance to fight. But petiti na bo Michael man. Nale my angel something. Give me angel man buffet. Michael. Yeah. Petiti. Okay, sharp. Before we close it one, obviously, I don't know if maybe you will go forgiveness from a company that you used to work for. I think whether you did or not, but saying sorry once it doesn't help. One. So, and then obviously, people have to see how you have changed. One. Because now once we know who you from prison, we judge. We don't give back to second chance.
Stigma.
Oh, I understand.
Sure.
So, if I show me that camera, and then tell that company, okay, I've against a flop and I've paid for my sins, I'm sorry. And then also tell those who are following your story. Someone maybe is going through the same thing, or someone currently to prison. They're scared, okay, if I give IE from prison, the challenges. But they're going to treat me like sports and stuff. So just tell them, fellow, change Chile, and then tell them your plans. Don't forget to tell them to buy the book as well.
Okay. So bafethu ngizoyibeka lento njengoba njengapho ngiflopile like big time. I had the people I love the most. Yes, ngilicelile uxolo kubantu abaningi nakini, people who are buying my book, who are following my story. I would like to apologize for all the bad things that I've done in the past. And here I am trying to be a better person. I've got this book. Ungayithola, it's only 200 clipper. Ngizokushela ama details before ngihambe, and I'm working with an organization at Tembisa by Busy Trinity Foundation. Siyasiza kuma orphanages, schools with toiletries and stuff. So nakhona lapho sishawa funding, but we do what we can at the moment. So yeah, mangabe ufuna ukungithola, my numbers are 073 404 3574, and uyangithola na ku Facebook Mhlengi Mhlongo, TikTok Mhlengi Mhlongo 3. That's it for now.
Bafethu bona man, assemble that bafethu. I think let's show her the power of social media bafethu, because I believe for the social media in a power. Bafethu, I think her book might have more information, because somehow I can relate because of bafethu. Usually I can share bafethu. I can share sometimes wabona. Hey, face to face ke mathata bafethu. Marano hi, nthola ku social media ke ungena. Mare I'm not saying what ke share about social media. I'm just saying fela ke feel more comfortable if I have to type to send a message instead of me talking to you face to face. So I think if you want details and if you want get the whole picture, just buy a book. It's all information. Then let's show support. Either maybe you want to buy a book, you want to sponsor her, or you want to assist anyhow. Let's just prove to the world that as black people we can assist. Yeah? So if you need to reach out to her, the phone number is below. Or hey man, social media man, rewind man, umamele the number, rewind, umamele those numbers. You can even pause, only number 5, and then reach out bafethu. Is there anything else you want to say before Rekwala?
Thank you for listening, guys, and thank you for your support. It means a lot to me. Angabangikola today if it wasn't for you guys watching at home and people trying to help. Family, friends, they've been there. I wouldn't have done it without them. So thank you. And the book is here. I cannot cover everything up on this episode, but I am hoping that you guys are going to buy and izongnika more details than talking, So get yourself a copy. It's one book that you're never going to put it down once you start reading it.
So my advice to you, Fit Gore, try to forgive yourself. Oscar, too hard on yourself. I think, Lena, if I had access to that money like you, hey, Shia, man, it tempting somehow. You're more like Adam and Eve. Apple and Elida. By curious or no, man, I want to eat. So, but what's done is done. As long as you change the ole shabu, the future is bright, man. And I believe, I'm here for a reason. I get pleasure in assisting, but So I don't want you to think, or maybe you're just a guest fella for this episode, and then that's it. If you need anything else, reach out. Now I get pleasure from assisting. If it doesn't have to be about Chalet, it can be about my connections. It can be about I know how the system works in terms of social media platforms. I believe in the potential. So if I have to teach you how the system works, how to make money via social media platforms, I'm here.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Bafethu, same time, same place. See you on the next episode.